All right, everybody, roll for initiative. Let's go. All right, so here we are. Todd, I would like to know your name and pronouns, the character you're playing, and what their pronouns are.
You don't need that information. Okay.
I do need that information. Also, your social, if you got it.
Okay, well, I'm Penny, they, them pronouns. I'm playing Taz, he, him pronouns. And I got 20 initiative, which is unfair.
All right. Ember, tell me what's going on.
Hi, I am Kat. I use she, it pronouns. I am playing Ember, who uses she, her pronouns. And I managed to roll a 22 on my initiative.
Always got to be one-upping people. Speaking of one-upping people, Bayou.
Hello, I am Scarlett. My pronouns are she, her. My actual initiative was a 5, putting me at 7. I'll be playing Bay or Bayou, whose pronouns are they, them.
And finally, the wiggiest of them all, the urchin spine.
My name is Adora. I use she, her pronouns. And my character's name is Wig, and she also uses she, her pronouns. And I rolled a 13 on the die, hence getting a 20 in initiative.
So we're just gonna get like a nice quick kill on this, as half of you have the advantage on this by going first.
Oh, we also were
were
also waiting for them and like laying in wait, so ready to jump on them.
It's true. All right, top of the order here. You hear one of the doors slide open, and you hear some clicking down the hallway. Next up is Ember.
Pretty quick. Currently, just me and Bayou.
Yep, you're in a bathroom.
Okay, great. Just sure that I'm seeing.
Yeah, you had shot the thing from inside the bathroom.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
now
perfect.
you were squatted up
For
in the bathroom.
safety.
We're all just hiding here, ready to pounce.
Mhm.
Ideal.
Super cool. Just some super cool friends hanging out together.
Just bathroom buddies.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Next up is Ember.
Okay, the door opening that I heard, just for clarification, is this the door behind us or the door that we had locked them behind on the left?
The door that you had locked is still behind. You hear about 24 slamming fists on the wall. Bah, 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 bah.
Okay,
But you also heard the door click open.
This door to our left.
No.
Nope.
Different door.
Another door down the hallway.
Someone's gonna come and let them out, I think.
In that case, would I have to go roll for stealth if I wanted to try to sneak around the corner and take a peek without being seen?
Yep. Yeah. You can give me your bonus action and make a stealth check.
Okay. And now to 24.
You don't trigger the opportunity attack, but you are seen. And you see down the hall a large so you come out here, you peek around the corner, and what you see is this huge or this large humanoid creature that has these large dripping kind of like how would you call it, like a subdermal implants that seem to have that necromantic ink pulsing through them. And it seems, and like has these kind of like gauntlets that wrap around its hands, and it slams into the floor and you feel it shake, and you think that might be a sign of something to come. And behind it you see one of the guard that you had tricked previously, kind of hanging out the doorway with their crossbow loaded.
Okay. Was that specifically the one I had charmed?
Yes.
Excellent. So as long as I still don't harm him, he will not harm me.
I think it's been more than a minute.
I thought it was an hour.
Charmed is a minute usually.
I mean, it depends on the. It might be an hour, but I think hurting their allies is
That is
So
not how
that's
charmed
fair. It is an hour.
Okay.
So they that's so we'll say that's the reason why you don't get shot. Is like,
And,
oh, that's my fox friend.
yay.
Yeah,
And he yells, oh, the fox is cool. I know the fox.
and as far as I'm aware, even if I attack their friends, they will still continue to not attack me. As at least as far as I'm aware on how the rules read, you can do whatever though. So they're not shooting me right off the bat. I do not want them to try to get near me, so I guess I'll go ahead and take a shot at them since I've got it already well lined up.
Taking a shot at the big one? In front?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see this kind of massing hulk with this necromantic ink pouring through its body. Kind of this sickly, sour industrial solvent smell is filling the air, wafting off of this creature. Take your shot.
Oof. 12.
12 total.
Yes, 12 total.
Oh my gosh, you actually hit. Yeah,
Seriously?
Yep. The shot buries itself in its skin. This large amount of exposed flesh. These muscles rippling with this magical energy.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like there's too much to him.
So you said I was seen, so I don't get my sneak attack.
You weren't. Yes.
All right. And that is an 11 for damage.
Wicked. All right. Next up is our. Anything else? You did bonus action. Any other movement you want to do?
This big guy, he doesn't look like he has any kind of ranged attack, does he?
Nope.
Not that I can tell.
Not that you can tell by looking at him. No.
I'm still gonna back off a little. I'm not really a direct fighter.
Okay. Cool. Next up is our friend Taz. You are confused. You hear a gut. You hear nothing because it's silenced. You hear in the distance, and you hear. Ugh! There's this big kind of Hulk barks out in pain. You are in a toilet. Your feet are in something not great. You're not really enjoying it. This is not how you imagined.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it can't be that bad. I'm gonna run out.
All right, you run out
here.
You run out. You see this
then,
large hulking man, and then a crossbow shooter behind it, and the crossbow bolt goes off, and it will be a let's see, probably a 15 to hit. Is that hit?
I have 14 armor class. And then these
it is a 14, but that still hits.
Hey, meets it, beats it.
So that'll be 9 piercing damage as the held action goes off.
And this 5, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure this 5 temp HP is from aid, right? From Bay.
Yeah.
So it's not actually temp HP.
No, it's max.
No, you marked it as that. It's increased 5 max HP, yeah.
So -5, so 34 HP
Maybe
left
let's use
out of 43.
5 temp HP. That might be effectively aid. Like in max HP. Get what I'm saying?
I think if I remembered it in between 3 weeks, I'll be fine.
Okay, well, I didn't,
What would you
so
like to do with your action?
you have more faith in your memory than I do in mine.
Yes. Well, the things that happen when you stop. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to get shot and yell a very unwizardly. Taz has a rather lilting, light voice, but he is like a half orc, and so when he gets hurt and he's not like doing, he's like, oh, like a really deep, like guttural thing. He's gonna get kind of mad now, and I think I'm just gonna pull out a gilded, like golden flower gifted to me by my patron, the headmaster. Excuse me. I don't have a patron. I don't have a patron. Okay,
No.
and then let's I have a patron.
Regular wizard.
I'm like a regular wizard. I'm going to cast.
You are
Summon
like a regular
Fae.
wizard.
I'm going
Okay.
to cast Summon Fae and summon a what is the keyword? The angry one. A fuming Fae spirit.
Where would you like
Uh,
your fuming face spirit?
Well, it's got 40 feet of movement and a free Misty Step every turn, so it truly does not matter.
Great.
Um,
It's on the board for you.
Great. And then, having been shot, I'm going to follow Ember's lead and run around the corner.
Maybe we should stop going out there and revealing ourselves when they have to come over here anyway.
That is a quick 6 seconds. Any bonus action?
From Taz, no, but the Face Spirit takes its turn immediately after mine.
Go ahead, go off.
At my initiative. Okay, so I'm going to use my Face Step and blink over behind the crossbowman, and I don't know if I see all this stuff. I don't think we share.
The face spirit does.
Okay, but anyway, whenever it uses Phase Step, actually, it might not be able to go there because can it see through the guy and jump to the space behind it?
Yeah.
Cool. Then it goes here. That's where I said. It has advantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of this turn.
Sure.
And it is going to use its attack because multi-attack says number of attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, and half of 3 rounded down is 1. So I will make 1 attack with advantage.
One multi.
Let's see. A multi-attack of 1. A multiple of 1.
Excuse me, ma'am. I would like 1 multi-attack, please.
Your melee weapon attack is my spell attack modifier. Very nice. Okay. So that's +7, right? Let me just double check that.
Yes.
+7. Okay.
+7.
First one is a 25, and the second one is less than a 25. So 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits. It slices right through the leather armor. You hear this howl of pain
and
down
it's
the hallway.
1d6 plus 3 plus 3. So 1d6 plus 1d6 force damage. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to do 9 piercing damage and 3 force damage for 12 total damage.
Wicked. So you see this down the hallway as this human just sees this Fae appear quite quickly. You just hear this huff. I don't know what kind of Fae is it.
Yeah, let me describe it. It is a waifish, lithe, flat-chested but with distinctly feminine features, long flowing hair, and ears that come up to sharp points up in the top, and it is angry. That is Angery. It is a mad face spirit. Its eyes have like little flames in them because of how angry it is, and it's out to kill. It is so upset that it has been brought here and it has to stab people.
It's not
would much
Fae
rather
magic.
be
Just really mad.
Whiz biz. I tell you what, whiz biz.
It would much prefer to be drinking tea on the shore of some purple sea somewhere in the Feywind, but Feywild? Whatever it's called.
Feywild. And
Wild.
so with this howl coming down the hallway from this very poorly armored group of people, what would you like to do, Adora? Wig.
I set to the.
Just click on your character.
Like on the map. The Face Spirit cannot see my character, so this is challenging.
Hit escape.
There we go. Yay. Perfect. Well, I'm going to ready an action. Okay, so these are like these bathrooms have like full walls. They're not like stalls. Right?
You are currently in a walled off area. Yes.
I don't know. I just want to be somewhere neat. You know, like are these shelves with guns on them or like tables?
They are tables.
Okay. You know, like here I'll jump on this like thing. You know,
Okay.
like piece of metal, and then actually maybe not there. I'll jump over here and ready an action to use my dragoon attack when somebody comes.
Great. All right. Next up is me for a lot of time.
That's all.
Oh, bonus action. What do you want to do?
Oh, I could. I'll use dodge.
Okay.
I don't think I
Disadvantage
can
on
do
the
that
attack.
actually. That's.
Why don't you look it up while I'm doing these turns?
Disengage. I was just gonna do help, which I can do because I'm very helpful, and I'm like, oh, I can finally use my bonus action help ability, but there's nothing to do, so I'm just going to like stand there helpfully. You know what I mean? It's like vibes. Just
Giving
exude
off an air of
helpfulness.
Helpful aura. All right, here we go. So, our next person is going to run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and kind of tuck itself, duck behind this chair here, and it launches a crossbow bolt out at Ember.
Is that the one I had charmed? Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
it took damage, so it's not charmed.
It only falls off if it takes damage, I think, from me.
it was
No,
the
you are your
wrong
allies.
attacked a different person.
Okay,
Ember
fair.
did. Okay.
Yay.
So the first shot, so you see this first shot goes off, and Ember very easily sidesteps it, and suddenly it starts arcing back around at Taz.
Nice.
And that'll be a 19 to hit. So that'll be so you see kind of like as the bolt leaves the heavy crossbow, they almost seem to have like a little magnetic control on the back of it, and they arc it as soon as they miss. They spin this dial on the back, and it arcs the arrow back towards them. So that'll be and these are this is kind of like a heavily masked human male type person. So that'll be another 9 piercing damage.
Really quick.
Next,
The flavor for my readied action is I'm standing upside down, like on top of my like bike, which is currently like around my spine. I'm like up like a gymnast, you know, with like one hand down, like upside down. That just sounds.
hell yeah, I love that. So next up is our next trick shot, who is standing right next to the Face Spirit. So guess who gets a bayonet? Your Face Spirit does for another for 5 damage. As kind of like lashing out at this thing that just stabbed its friend right in the back. You hear this kind of mechanical language clicking down the hallway as this bayonet pierces your Face Spirit, and you hear it howl. If those flames were there before, they're definitely burning now. Next up is Bayou.
Oh. Okay. Bay's gonna come on out of the bathroom.
As you peek your head out, you see tucked behind the chairs up and to your right a crossbowman with their tucked, trying to like hide and reload their crossbow.
Okay. I feel like honestly they will probably come out in front of everybody and use their body to shield their friends. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and cast guiding bolt on the crossbow person that's reloading.
Cool beans.
So that's gonna be 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Great, love it. Okay, so they take 17 damage.
So you see this kind of... Oh, actually, yeah, this is your first time throwing guiding bolt. Tell me about what it looks like.
Okay. Bay pulls out their little reliquary with filled with just like it's not even that, it's just like a test tube with a cork on top of it. And they unsheath it and do one of these. And as little droplets of water, like they're trying to get something out, and as little droplets of water fly out, as though it's been stuck inside of this vial, a huge, giant torrent of water just like spurts out magical blue glowing water, and he's guided as a bolt to my enemy.
Adore that. I adore that.
It is guided, and it will guide things further.
So the next attack on that has advantage.
Correct.
So, next up is our friend here. So you hear, let's see. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So, first, this kind of skinny cook will slide out into the hallway, and Bay, you kind of get a look at him real quick, and then you hear he will.
Molly, I'm so
What?
sorry. I don't know if this matters, but that is radiant damage if that's relevant. So
Thank you. So you see this kind of small lithe half orc slide out into the hallway, and quickly they'll snap his fingers, and you hear like bones smashing against the floor.
Ooh.
And a sort of a cloud of bones seem to take shape around the crossbowmen that is lining up their shot. And then it will run forward. That's the bonus action. Seeing Bayu. Bay, it will fire off its spell. Let's see if I can hit you with advantage. That's a nat 1. Thank God I have advantage. That fell off. That's a 19. So that's a 23 to hit. So that'll be 14 necrotic damage as you see this arc of radiant energy slams into his friend. He smashes one of his skeletons and reforms the carapace around his friend, and then throws another bolt of necrotic energy at you. And you see.
As that continue. Finish.
Please.
I'm gonna have a reaction, but finish your.
Oh yeah, do it.
Your lovely storytelling.
Is it warding flare?
Yes, it is warding flare.
Okay.
I see.
So then I go with the lower of the. So then it will be a 1. So,
It would have.
You have
canceled.
disadvantage.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so you
It
would have
would've
gotten that
canceled.
one.
Yeah.
Oh!
So as this arcs out, this energy arcs out, you see these bones start to shape around the crossbowman that's tucked behind the chair, and you see this bolt of necrotic energy starting to form in his hand, and you fire off this bright flare, another shake of the test tube, and the whole room is filled with a blinding light for just a moment, and the bolt kind of dings off, further sealing that door with all of his friends behind it. Next up is our friend who is going to first. You see him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. As Bay does that, they're also, as they pose and do their whole thing, they're gonna go, "You look like you could use some hydration!" That's all. That's all.
I love
Continue.
Bay.
I'm sorry, I blacked out for a second. What happened?
So the giant,
Taz cringes behind you.
the giant is going to come around the corner. Dragoon attack himself, right?
Yes. So yes, I'm gonna use my Zephyr Dragoon feature called Primordial Exhalation, which gives me they make a DC 14 dex, which gives me the ability to do dragon breath basically, and I get to choose my type, and so I'll describe it in a second. But yeah, let me know if it succeeds.
It fails, or it does. It does succeed. It is a 16.
Okay. I think I get half damage. Let me double check this. Nope. Yes, so this person comes around the corner, and as soon as they show up, Wig's, I think, like, eyes glow, and like I said, she's like on her hand, like upside down. So as soon as that person comes around the corner, she like shoot, the spine like shoots into the ground, and she like falls directly to the floor on her hand, and then immediately like spines that are similar like shoot up all around the person, it coming out of the floor in various thicknesses and lengths, and so they are, jumping over themselves to avoid all of these spines, so they don't get spiked. They manage to make it through.
So they made it through just like a surgeon. I made it through med school. So as they see this wave, they bring up their palm, this kind of large metallic fisted glove, and they slam it very hard into the ground, so hard that they even fall prone. Everybody make a DC 6. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
I got it. Thank you.
Question.
Got out answer.
Does my vermin need to make a saving throw as well?
Yes.
Because they're still in the bathroom.
Yes.
18 for Bay.
Saves.
I can't imagine a worse place to be when a shockwave goes off than next to a toilet.
Oh, maybe like
I'm not going to flavor that, but that's great for your headcanon.
19 for Ember, 20 for Soot.
Saves. Anybody not beat a 16? Does.
Yeah, I got an 18 on the die.
Cool. So then you see the stalls in the bathroom shudder and fall over as they seem to have taken an absurd amount of damage.
Oh, gosh.
Standing up from this throw, they move over and take a swing at Bayou. So here we go. As this fist comes clobbering down upon you. All right, first one is a 20 to hit.
that hits.
So give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, -1. That's not great. 13.
Okay. You are
Strong
not.
Bayou is not.
You are knocked 10 feet back, and you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So you feel this fist connects directly with the center of your chest, and you fly back into this wall, and you fall to the ground, and so you're prone, and the creature is standing there right in front of you, right in front of the rest of the party, having just slammed by you into little tiny pieces. Next up is my charmed trick shot. They are going to spear the Fey Spirit. That'll be a 19 to hit, so it'll be another 5 damage. Next up is Ember.
All right. I'm going to first take my movement and back up.
Okay, they're going to take an attack of opportunity on you, unless you disengage.
You can bonus action disengage because you're a rogue.
Yes. However, I have other plans for my bonus action instead.
Well, there you go.
Okie dokie.
I'm just going to hope that Molly rolls low.
Well, it did go off the table, so it doesn't get much lower than that.
Bonk! Oh, not a fun bonk. I did roll low, so the bonk worked in your favor. They missed.
Huzzah.
They swing out. It's only a 12.
All praise the bonk.
All praise the bonk. And that also consumes their reaction. Wonderful. That was my movement. I now use my bonus action to control Soot, whom I cannot see currently. They are in the bathroom, but I cannot see their... Thank you. I would specifically like to move them right here. Thank you. And now they are giving Wig flanking, which means I believe I have advantage now on the shot.
Yes, you can get sneak attack. How are you getting advantage?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to
sneak attack.
Okay. But Soot gets a movement and an attack, so I will attempt an attack with Soot.
That guy, this guy has a guiding bolt on it. So that gives you
so you have advantage. Yeah.
Forgive me, I got a little lost on that.
The crossbowman that's hiding behind the chair
Mm-hmm.
This guy
has
over here.
the
Coward.
guiding bolt on it.
I thought that you did get allies.
I think that's if you're in melee.
The allies get it. If you want to put the thing on this side and then move it even further after, that's fine. If you want, yeah, go ahead. Take a shot with
It's
advantage.
not a big deal.
Go
I
ahead.
just
Okay. So it gets an attack first.
Yeah.
So will this?
So it can attack with advantage.
All right. Thank you. I'm just trying to be thorough.
Come here.
That is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
For 4 damage. Not much. They're just little pox vermin.
All right, wicked. So you see this small, this little small fox.
A little small pile of soot.
Little small pile of soot comes around and just snaps at the ankles of this creature. Did I accidentally delete soot?
I think you did.
No!
it kind of seems that way.
Oh, it was so
baby.
small. Okay,
Baby?
well, I know where soot is. I'll find soot. You
It's in
finish
our
your
heart
turn.
the whole time.
Okay. As long as we know where they are and we're keeping track. Okay. And now I would take my attack. So this is where I could apply sneak attack if I had a bonus action, but I do not, and I do not have advantage on it either. Okay, so that
But
makes
you
sense.
do get sneak.
Yep, there's
I need
a
your
ally
bonus.
within 5 feet.
So I just looked it up. Flanking applies to melee combatants that are opposite each other, and it gives advantage. Sneak attack you can get because the fox is next to the guy, but you can't get advantage.
So
But
you
you
can
would
get
get a
sneak-
sneak attack and advantage if you shot this guy in the back. But you don't have to do that. It's your character. You do whatever the heck you want to.
It's kind of hard to shoot him in the back since I don't know which way he's facing, but
I meant in back of everyone else,
If
but
you
yeah.
get a 20, you can shoot anyone in the back.
It's
Deal.
true.
You got it.
If their
Off
if their
the
crossbow
wall.
bolts get to turn around, it's only fair if your bullets also get to turn around.
there we go.
So who would you like to shoot?
I'm going to shoot the big guy since I have advantage on him, and he's also the only guy I can currently see.
You do not have advantage on the big guy. You have sneak attack on the big
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Sneak attack. So, but no, he's also the only character Ember can currently see.
guy. Makes sense to me.
Oof. Well, oh wait. 8 plus 3, 12, 13.
Hits.
No, 11. You're right. Does not hit, does it?
What was it on the die?
It was a 3 plus 8. Okay, yeah, that's 11. I
So,
math
yeah.
wrong.
That will miss. So your crit kind of reset.
Yep, I know. I had it over
Um,
there. I'm sad now.
Next up, Taz, you just watched, you saw this small little puff of soot nip at the heels of this giant creature as your friend Bay just gets slammed back into a wall. The nicest person you've ever
Can I-
met.
Can I ask
I'm
how
fine.
can I ask how damaged the giant looks?
Scraped.
Scraped, and what about
There's
this guy?
some looks to be bloodied.
Okay. And then this guy hasn't been. And then what did you describe this guy as? What is he? He looks like a chef. you said?
Yeah, kind of just like a chef.
But he did bones.
Yeah, he did bones.
Okay. A
He's
chef
a
who
bone
does
marrow
bones.
chef.
Of
Yeah.
course. He's making bone broth.
Uh-huh.
And this person
So
with the gun, like they're protected by bones.
They have a shield of some sort that is bone.
shield of some sort. I would guess that is the spell shield or something. But advantage is advantage is advantage. Should I leave the guiding bolt for the rogue later? I don't think that makes sense. This guy's tangled up in melee. Is he literally a
Get in
giant?
there.
Like, is he large? Does he have 10 feet
No,
of range?
regular size thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Just-
move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at this guy in the back.
Okay,
And that's
make your
with
attack with advantage.
advantage. First roll is a 17.
That's
Second roll is a 20, a dirty 20, a 13 on the die.
Cool.
So that hits. Firebolt is 2d10.
Yep.
Right. 3 plus... Whoop! Plus it fell off the table. 3 plus 4 for 7 damage.
Okay, cool. So you see the shield, the bone shield will shatter, and you see
Cool.
a little bit of singe catches up his hair, and he goes patting it out.
Okay, and then next up is my face spirit.
Yep.
Who
Who's been getting bloodied?
20 out of 30 HP. I'm thinking maybe it's smart to we're gonna so between movement and face step it's like 70 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna put it somewhere without measuring too close.
Sure.
So I think that's just the whole room.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it here,
Okay.
and I'm not mistaken, right? I can use face step every turn.
Yes.
Okay. It uses face step every turn, and these are both in melee range, so if I'm remembering correctly, the crossbowmen would either have to take an opportunity attack, disengage, or take disadvantage on a ranged attack, right?
A typical crossbowman would. You don't know how trained these are at close quarter shooting.
Well, this guy looks like a buff boy, like a buffing boy, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack the crossbowman, try to kill somebody.
Okay.
And it did the face step, so it has advantage. What's up?
Take your shot.
Advantage from the face step. First roll is a nat 20, so I critical. I'm not going to roll the
Nice.
second one. Actually, if I roll a second nat 20, I'm going to rub it in your face. I didn't. Okay.
Well, now I'm gonna rub it in your face. Nice
Haha.
critical hit.
And then in 5e, it's not double damage, right? I double my
Roll
my
your
damage
die.
dice.
Molly
okay.
will do it. Yours is special.
Mhm.
I rolled a
what's called
4 on the die for the first die, and then the second die is another 4. 4 on both of them.
So that's 11 base, right?
That would be 8 plus 6. That would be 14 base.
14 base plus 12 is 26. So so you see just kind of like in the moment this bamfing in and out has just absolutely given this person the edge, and your face spirit just comes around, grabs this guy up by the scruff of his hood where the burn had just come through, and just knife right through the neck. And kind of like dripping down, you smell that necromantic ink and ichor, that solvent smell filling the room. And this one passes. Next up, anything else you'd like to do with it?
Passes.
That's bonus action and action, so I'm good to go.
Cool. Wig.
Great. Yeah. Just for funsies.
I love funsies.
Yes. I am going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of describe what I do and then you can tell me if you have problems with it, because I think it all kind of works fine. Wig, first of all, rolls her eyes because she out of character. I have no problems. I'm very happy with the way things have gone. In character, Wig definitely recommended that we all lie in wait, and nobody lied in wait, and you all just went out there and got shot and punched and stuff.
That tracks.
I think that's funny. Given that, Wig is gonna bounce, off the walls and the ceiling and everything, and bounce over here, and do like a slide over here, to be like underneath like a chair and behind the bookshelf. So like people who are over here to the right. Like, there's a bookshelf between us, but the person to the left, I also wanted to be flanking, but that's why I'm saying it all kind of works. It's whatever.
Yeah, got it. I understand what's going to happen.
Here, but I'm under a chair, and I want to use one of my cool abilities, which is called Woodland Hunter, which is the ability which says that I can treat 3/4 cover as half cover and half cover as no cover. And I think that one really fun way to do it, I'm thinking I'm under this chair. I can see out from underneath. So I'm like, okay, this person has half cover from me. If I shoot them through the fabric of the chair, and the spine just like they're looking around, and then suddenly just like from behind them, from this like nice like armchair that's like upholstered, because like this is a boat but not a water boat, you can have like fabric and stuff, and then shoo, and it like spines them, and now I'm attacking. All right, I not crits, that is damage, so I how much damage I attack? It's probably just a normal
D12 plus dex.
15. Plus dex, yeah, 12.
What did you roll to hit?
Cool.
17 plus 7.
All right, so your first hit, they're bloodied.
That's it. I only get to attack once.
Oh, you did your bonus action something?
Oh, right. So before, I intentionally did not enter my flow state because I get my breath weapon back when I enter my flow state. That means I need to use my bonus action to enter my... Forgot to mention.
So for mechanics purposes, ducking behind, I'm going to tuck you in here, though your attacks were made from this square. Okay?
Sounds good.
Next up is...
Oh, yeah. I can just attack and then...
Yeah. So next up we have another one of the crossbow people. They're going to kind of rush out here. That is 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 35 feet.
I'll attack them. I thought they...
No, they're right there. They have about... You have half cover on them, so they're gonna take a shot at you.
Oh, you know what? I'm also
That's a nat 1.
Nice.
So that misses anyways, and then you see the spin of the dial as the bolt arcs back around at the face spirit. That'll be an 18 to hit the face spirit. Penny is buffering.
Sorry, what? What's the
18 to hit the face spirit?
8? What? How much damage?
9.
9. Okay.
Yep. As the spin of the dial bends this arrow very quickly, and that is the end of their turn by you.
It shot. So wait, it shot past its ally.
I went around.
It shot like here, and then it looped back around.
No, towards me. It went under the couch, but like missed me by a hair, and then went back out from under the couch and hit it.
Okay, I was just gonna ask if the spirit had cover from this guy in between.
No,
it looks like no. Also, you rolled a 19 to hit, so I don't think it matters because it's like even with 3/4 cover, I don't think it would matter. That's what I was looking at. That's why I was buffering.
Next up is Baya.
You're muted, Scarlet.
Sorry. This is your face spirit, right, Penny? In front of me.
This one right here. This one over here next to Wig and next to the chef. This thing
Small
right here
circle.
is soot.
Not the
The
tiny
small circle is soot.
medium
Oh,
circle.
This is soot. This is our little vermin friend, and this is the face spirit over here.
Okay, thank you. All right. So, who we still got? There's one crossbowman and then a big guy left. Is that correct?
There's a bunch more.
There's a bunch of different people. So you have there is the large hulking creature that slammed you in the chest that's still very much there and ready to do it again multiple times, if you let him. And then there are some people down the hallway. You see right from where you are one crossbowman down the hallway and a I don't know, kind of a castery type person, the one who tried to whip the necrotic energy at you standing in the hall.
Okay. So Bay's gonna use their bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
Radiant damage, extra radiant damage is what I will do for anything that I hit. And then starts its turn. Okay, that's not relevant. Okay, and then I am going to... sorry, I've got cat problems right now.
I'm right here.
Uh, oh, ha 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 ha. Different cat. I'm sure the same level of menace, though.
What are these green lines?
The green line is the spirit trap.
Oh,
Okay. And then I'm going to move forward here. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Inflict Wounds.
You need to be in melee for that.
I am in mid. Isn't that who I just moved to? Where's the guy that was in front of me? Isn't that him?
The guy who is in front, yeah, but you're 10 feet away.
What?
The little tiny baby is Soot, and the normal size circle is the enemy. You're currently not adjacent to the enemy on the map.
That you want to be there?
Oh, on my screen I am. I think I might need to reload Foundry. It's okay. My where I am on my screen, or where he is on my screen, is different than that. But that's okay. Yes, I want to be adjacent to him. And that's fine.
Great.
And I will reload
boxes?
Foundry.
What are all
lights
these
over
boxes?
here?
Some
There's
of
like a
them are a
box.
mistake. That one's a mistake.
What is this one?
Okay. So that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Great.
Can you remind me what the casting time is on Spirit Trap, please?
It's up to a minute.
It's a bonus action, though?
It's a bonus action, yeah.
Great. All right, so you lay out the Spirit Shroud, you move forward, and you lay Inflict Wounds on them.
Great.
A 17 definitely hits.
Excellent. Okay, so that's going to be 8, 18. And then what do I get for that? It's an extra
3d10.
1d8 for the spirit trap. Okay. So that's going to be 24 damage.
All right, so you see Bayou quickly grabs his vial and shakes out this tremendous flow of water all around him that seems to be burning with this, what would you say, like not a sycophantic light, but a zealotous light. Something that makes you cringe, Taz. A level of dedication that you're just, ooh.
No, we're cynics. Be cynical.
Be cynical. And you see quickly kind of this ball, as this tremendous radiant energy pours out of Bay, this darkness wells up. Wait, you're casting 2-level spells. I can't let you cast 2-level spells. It's really cool, but you can't do that.
No. Okay. So I'm sorry, you're right. Oh,
You
shoot.
can do a cantrip.
Yeah, in that case, can I not move forward then? I'm sorry.
Sure.
I apologize. Not that it's really going to matter, but yeah, I'll go back. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. Okay, so in that case, I'll do, we'll do Toll the Dead instead.
Okay, great. Wisdom save. Fails, definitely.
Great. So then I'll just re-roll it.
2d12.
Oh yeah, because we're 5th level now.
Yeah.
What is Toll the Bell?
No, Toll the
Do-
Dead is
Toll-
D10.
Well, he's already taken damage, so it's a d12 if he's already taken damage.
Oh.
It's
I
that
was
one.
getting
That's the
confused
one.
with Bloodletting Bite.
11 and then a d8 for my spirit shroud. Okay, so 14
You're-
damage.
Your Spirit Shroud won't hit with that because
Why?
it's a save, not an attack.
Oh, damn it. Fucked up my synergy, Molly.
I'm sorry. I'm just that bitch.
It's okay.
So what was the
All right.
2d12?
So then the 2d12 was 11.
Great. So you see this kind of this burning again. Same. This well of necrotic energy just seems to pour out of Bayou as they seem to be blending these complete. I want to say idiosyncrasies, but these complete opposites in their combat style. This burning balls of radiant energy, and
Listen,
otherwise.
if you believe hard enough, any two conflicting viewpoints can be the same.
Damn, That's a philosophy. Um,
Through God, all things are possible. So jot that down.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you're welcome for this.
very
Well, I know.
special for all of us.
Divine inspiration.
I'm just trying to share something beautiful with you.
I don't know.
Why are you getting angry?
All right, so this guy, the chef, is going to dive backwards.
now I'll attack.
10 feet. Okay.
Get him.
My whirlwind reflexes. Sure.
Little feature.
Yeah. Okay. 16 hit.
Yeah.
Roll that with my piercer. Okay, 13 damage.
Okay, cool. He seems to be bloodied.
Cool.
And as they kind of
and then
back up.
like
Go ahead.
just for the flavor, like this person gets like shanked through a chair, so this time when they're moving away they avoid the chair, but this time I shank them through the table.
All right, wicked.
Thanks for listening.
I love it, and so that this table just shatters as the spear goes through it, and this guy will step back. If I throw and he throws another ball of necrotic energy at you, does a 22 hit with a +2 from half cover?
I also wanted to be prone under the bed, or under the couch, I mean. So if it's
Then
an
you would have
attack-
taken the attack at a disadvantage.
What?
Yeah. When you're prone, you make melee attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, well, then I guess I wouldn't do that. Then that should hit. I did not know
Okay.
about being...
So that'll be a 14 necrotic damage. And you feel this kind of this necrotic energy wax it, causing your kind of spirit to wane a little bit. The next attack you make before the end of this creature's next turn has disadvantage.
Oh,
Or
my
sorry,
spirit.
the next attack roll against this target. So you actually find yourself marked with this thick necrotic ooze illuminating you to the creatures around it. This hill giant is this large creature with the pulsing necromantic ink flowing through it steps over to Bayou and perhaps both fists to come down on Bay.
Half cover
So
is
here we
+2,
go.
right?
+2. Yep. So you're noticing that as noises are happening down the hall, you're noticing that this creature is not super bright and seems to be like its attention seems to be drawn away and it sort of has to snap back. It's something that you're noticing, Ember and Taz.
This guy right here.
Yep, the one that's about to slam Bayou.
What? I'm sorry, I missed part of that. What's going on with him?
You are noticing that noises down the hall seem to be distracting him, and it seems that he is being drawn to the loudest person.
Oh.
So the first attack goes off. Okay, that'll be a 24 to hit by you.
You are still muted.
That'll hit by you.
Sorry. No, I'm going to use my reaction for Warding Flare. Sorry.
Okay. And it will miss. And
Hooray!
again
What a
it
class
will.
feature.
Again, it will make its attack. Does that? It just applies to the one attack or the rest of the attacks?
I think it's just the one. Let me see. You can impose on the attack roll, so just the one.
Okay. So, and then it will take another swipe, 23. So you're able to kind of drive it back with a flare directly in its face as it's pounding down at you, and it slams into the wall behind you. As the second one comes up and it knocks you in the chest, you take 18 bludgeoning damage. And give me a strength saving throw.
15.
All right, you are prone.
Okay.
Next
How
up,
much damage did you say? Sorry.
18.
Oof. Okay.
Next up is our friend, our charmed friend, living a charmed life. Come on.
They're still damaged, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
The Fae
Then I guess
fucked
they're
them
not,
up. 1,
not
2,
charmed
3,
anymore.
4, 5. They're still charmed by the. Okay, we'll do that, and then they will loose a volley at the Fae Spirit.
Not important that the spell wears off if allies attack it. Harm person.
It says when it takes damage usually.
Yep. So I'm gonna keep moving. During break, we can talk about it. But I'm operating as though it's still charmed by Ember. So it'll be a 16 to hit the Fae Spirit.
16 hits.
Okay, cool. That will be finally. We don't have to spin that stupid little magnetic dial. That'll be 9 piercing damage as the bolt pierces right through it, trying to send. And you hear more of this kind of clicking mechanical languages as this group seems to be spitting orders and insults back and forth. Let's see, this guy here, and then this one. Da, da, da. Great, and you see a shroud of bones come around the enchanter Buffy guy, the chef. Next up, it is Ember. You're seeing this massive, muscular creature slamming by you. Make a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
With advantage?
Yep, because of your Warcaster feat.
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 19, so I'm going to assume that I probably saved.
Yep. All right. Ember, you're up.
All right. I am first going. So, they're not. So, does not currently flanking, right?
You do not currently have flanking.
But if I
move
can
to get it.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to activate Soot to bring them down here. They now have flanking. Does that initiate an attack of opportunity?
No.
Mm-mm. It's only when you leave their melee range. So, like, if it ran away here, that would provoke an attack.
P2E.
Understood. Thank you. Rolling for Soot's attack, they have advantage because they are flanking. That is, again, a 24... 22. 22.
Yes.
7 damage.
Great.
That's Soot. Now...
Oh, there goes Bay.
Huh?
Did I delete Bay?
You moved the thing on.
Hill Giant onto Bays.
Bay's doing their best, okay? You don't need to remove them from the situation.
And what would you like to do with your action?
With my action, I would like to attack.
Okay, take your shot.
Different die this time. Let's hope it doesn't roll me another crappy roll. It doesn't hit. Last time I rolled a 3. This time I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Hey, if it keeps reducing, it'll go back up. So you see, Soot is doing work on this. It's just been absolutely ripping out the Achilles tendon of this hulking, necrotic energy infused giant, and you are just so impressed by this work that this little tiny black box is doing. You're not focused, and you pull the trigger a little bit too soon, and it tings off of the scrap metal behind it. Next up, it is Taz.
So I'm gonna skirt around its melee. 1, 2, 3,
You have to say the thing.
4, 5. Huh?
You have to say the thing. If you're going to say skirt, you got to do the thing.
I don't get it.
Skirt.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yee!
Okay.
Skirt! Come on!
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
I guess that kind of makes
Um,
sense.
I'm getting hung out to dry on skirt.
And I'm going to turn to the giant and start yelling at it like, "Hey, you big, fat, ugly piece of shit over here!" and try to get it
And
off of Bay.
It turns and it looks at you.
Yeah. And then if that wasn't enough, I'm also going to go ahead and if only I could let the face spirit go first. Then my turn would be easier. But that's not how we're going to do it. So instead,
Ready action.
can you here? You said that they were messaging each other, but it was like a mechanical kind of thing. It wasn't like words.
Yep, it is. They are vocalizing something, but it sounds like maybe it's the language of the mechanical plane of order. But you didn't.
Can I ask you how it would interact with the spell Babble, which prevents them from articulating themselves verbally?
Oh yeah, it would definitely work.
Okay. So now that I know that, I have to think if that's a good idea. It's probably not, but thank you for flattering me.
Like Babel.
I like Babel too. It's a DC 15 charisma save, which might be better than a +7 to hit. I don't know. I think this Goliath thing is really fucking us up, and if it downs Bay, then Bay is not going to be able to heal us. That's the party's source of healing. So I'm going to throw a firebolt at this guy right here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to throw a firebolt.
This guy is so very lightly armored. You know that it is much easier for you to firebolt them than
I rolled a 16 plus whatever, and it is AC 12. Okay, so that's 2d10. That is very nice. That is very high. That's a 16.
Wicked. So that you see this like a real wizard would. You see a small mote of flame hurl out and slam into this necrotic infused monstrosity.
And I've got its attention now. Like,
oh yeah, it's looking at you.
Okay.
Its eyes are burned out now, but the one good eye is looking at you.
One is a necrotic.
That one.
This big guy here.
Oh, okay.
The one right in front of Bay.
I didn't catch it was necrotic.
You're seeing that ink that had been dripped onto Taz at the inn, kind of like flowing through and like just above the skin, kind of like pipes and tubes.
Okay. And this face spirit is 2 HP, so it's mad. It's angry. It's not happy. Okay, but it is also a spirit, so it knows it can't actually die. It'll just get banished back to the Feywild, which is kind of what it wants to happen, because it was not 5 minutes ago drinking tea, So it's gonna just teleport right here and vanish, and then blink, and it's going to be absolutely enraged, and it's going to take an attack with advantage against our little caster boy here.
All right, shooter's gotta shoot.
Okay, first one is a 17. Is it 18 to hit? Yeah, because I have my spell modifier.
It's
18 to hit. The second one is not a critical. So I'm going to do 2d6 plus 6. 3 plus. Oh, come on, I'm so bad at rolling. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 6 is 12. I believe that's right. Plus 3 plus the spell's level. Yeah, so 12 total damage, and 5 of it is force damage, if that matters.
And so this is like absolutely looks like it's beaten down to one of its last legs.
Oh.
It only has a few left.
It only has a few legs left. It might be a spider person on the inside. You never know.
Well, they're a bone magic person. They've probably got lots of leg bones.
That was my face spirit, and now it's to Wig, I believe.
Now we're wigging out. Crawling up from underneath the couch.
Yeah. Crawling out from underneath the couch, Wig jumps on top of the bookcase. And about what to do now that she can see everything. Oh. Jumps on top of the bookcase and shoots her spine from the bookcase into the ceiling, where spines then descend from the ceiling. So roll dex save. Including, I think, the face spirit. I don't have any kind of like...
Fails. The guy who's almost dead fails.
I have to make
the first archer fails.
Does it deal half damage on a failure?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you can totally be okay. You just... DC 14.
in its dex?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you're aiming it.
Okay,
You're
I
aiming
got
it.
exactly a 14.
It's a 10-foot cone,
The 15-foot cone.
so you're just aiming it down the way. You're gonna hit all
There's
of them.
4 enemies. Yeah, I'll hit all 4 of them. Whatever.
All right, all of them fail.
Nice. Okay,
The
so I
face
get to
spirit
roll.
got exactly 14.
Yay!
way to beat
It's
it.
perfect. Oh. Okay, the total damage is 11 poison damage,
Okay.
and I like to think that like they all got hit, so like see spines coming down from the ceiling and also from the wall, creating kind of like a nest of thorns going in different directions. Some of them go through 2 enemies, but they all like perfectly create this little like there's no like bubble of safety. It's just like the Fae immediately just freezes in place. It doesn't move, and none of the spines hit them.
Interestingly, the Fae chooses the fawn response, and it's the correct one. And so as this hail, this absolute hail of poison darts rain down upon the group, you see the chef falling down, his breastplate armor clanking heavily against the metal floors. The other 2 seem very shook by what has occurred, but are still doing okay. Or like the Beatles, don't you know it's gonna be all right? 25. All right.
Then
So
can
Go
I
ahead.
keep going?
Yeah.
And then before the
you
spines
hear a pile of bones fall down in the next room.
before the spines before the spines fall, Wig jumps on the bookcase and then jumps on the various spines, jumps on the person who just died because they're still being held up by the spines that are there, and then jumps off as they slump to the ground to I don't know, go like over here or something. I like this spot. I think that lack of opportunity kind of flavor going over here, and I'm just gonna attack. So the spine shrinks down to be short enough to make an attack against the one that I'm next to.
Cool. So as the spine shatters, it rains down upon everyone, and quickly snapping it back into her own hand, Wig drives it through the heart of this creature.
Wig does not actually. Wig got 2 nat 2. That's a 9 to hit.
Wig is just so impressed with her own moves that she just whiffs on this one.
Wig whiffs.
Wig whiff. A wig whiff, woo. This one is absolutely tired of this Fae spirit being around and is going to give it a nice little stabby stab.
And I'll attack it.
Yep, you have reach, so go ahead.
Yay.
That's a 15. Is your that hit your Fae spirit?
For pennies.
Oh, how much damage to the face spirit?
Does a 15 hit it?
A 15 AC. Yeah, that's 12 AC.
Okay, cool. So that'll be 7 piercing damage.
Womp womp. It's gone. How do I delete it?
I'll do that.
Bye, sweet
All
friend.
distracted, taking out the
Although,
face spirit.
Can I just say that was the most baller summon? That thing did a lot.
It did a lot. Distracted like
Summons?
most
Okay.
of the enemies for like the first like 4 rounds.
Mhm.
As this enemy is distracted, using their gun as not a gun, to dispatch the face spirit. Wig attacks with a 21 to hit, and deals 14 piercing damage.
All right, cool. And kind of like having missed the spear, you see Wig to taunt them, spins the end of her spear, and the spear sort of arcs around and stabs the other guy in the chest. Um,
Oh no, it's like you thought I was aiming for you. No, she was, but they don't know that.
all
I was
right.
aiming for you.
Next up, Bayou. You have this creature has turned away from you, just knocked you prone. You're laying on the ground, this hard metal floor, looking up at this creature that just pounded you twice in the chest, and it is staring down Taz. What would you like to do?
Okay, I have a couple of questions for you. First question: what does prone do for me? Do to me?
Prone.
Or for me, if there's advantages.
Yep.
You let me know.
There are advantages and disadvantages. You prone gives you a disadvantage on ranged attacks against you are made at disadvantage. Melee attacks against you are made at advantage. You make attacks at disadvantage from the ground. It takes half your movement speed to get up. While you're crawling around, your movement speed is halved.
What about a touch spell? Would I have disadvantage on a touch spell?
Yes.
Really?
Just
Like an
stand up.
ankle situation? No, I'm just gonna reach out and grab his ankle.
Well, if it's like a save, then he wouldn't get disadvantage. But if it's inflict wounds, attack, then
Okay.
You can just stand up though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's half my movement. Is that what it is? 15. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stand up first of all. Here's my real question though. Come with me on a journey, Molly.
Come play with me in the space.
I have this cantrip, right? Called Warding Bolt, which is great and fun. And you make an attack roll either way. A ranged spell attack is the way it's worded. And if you want, if the creature's willing, it can just take the attack, and then you can choose to do healing or damage. So if I make an attack roll and then I choose to accept the attack roll, can I use my Spirit Shroud to do additional healing as well?
No.
As additional damage? I think
I think that's cool as heck.
No,
You're
you're saying no?
ignoring you.
I'm saying no.
Okay.
No, because
right.
because Warding Bolt gives temporary HP, and Spirit Shroud is supposed to be offensive.
All right. That's fine.
I'll tell you what. You can heal them, and then deal 1d8 extra damage to yourself when you heal yourself. How about that? How about that for a deal?
Okay. So in that case, I am gonna stand up. And you know what? Just gonna do it. Just gonna go ahead and grab him, and whatever part of him the Bay with their short little legs can reach, and maybe the hips. I'm gonna grab this thing by the hips, and I'm gonna inflict wounds on it.
All right, so you see Bay flanking with Soot reach out and start to try to grind with this giant necromancer.
No, it's not a sexual thing, okay? I just happen to be at
with
eye height with this monster's crotch, and that's just biology.
Showtime.
You're horny.
So
On it. Right on my pony.
A dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, great. So now
that's a dirty 20.
Now that's a dirty 20 if I've ever seen one.
Let's talk about crits, baby.
How many songs are we going to go through?
And then now I
can literally do that all night. This is like my B special interest.
28.
It's D&D spells and 2000s music.
Okay. So it's gonna be 26 damage.
You with that spell. I've never seen someone get so much use out of that spell in my life.
It's just 3d10, right?
Yeah.
It's 3d10
it's
flat.
3d10, but then I get to roll an extra d8 because of my
Let me see.
Shadow Shroud, whatever they're called.
So
Inflict Wounds is one of those spells
Spirit
that
Shroud.
conventional wisdom is that it's bad, and then I see people use it, and I'm like, what are you talking about? That's like so good.
Damage now is better than damage later. The issue is that we fall into the trap of damage later. Like damage later be good, graph go up, but damage now also kill. Damage now kill.
And then I guess if that's what I'm doing, I don't have a cantrip that's a bonus action. So that's it. That's what we're doing.
All right, cool. So you reach out, you grab this thing's leg, and you just go as all of this necromantic energy flows out of your hand into this creature's leg, and you see the ink like seems to sizzle out, and you get this huge acrid puff of this vaporizing solvent as it seems to be losing the use of one of its legs, and it turns around on you.
I gave you an out.
And
I gave you an out, and you were like,
Veritas. I just,
I
like
the
funny?
first one.
If
The
it had
first
just,
one. Go ahead.
oh, you have Warcaster. If you just waited for them to run away, you could have used inflict wound for opportunity attack.
Yep, could have.
I thought
Next
Warcaster
time.
was only cantrips.
No,
Oh.
you can cast. I think it might actually be ranged spells though.
So
It's
No,
not
it's touch cantrips. I thought.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah, so we go in here. The first one will miss, so that the first hit is kind of slams back into the wall. The
Great.
second fist goes directly down into the floor. Make a strength saving throw.
Is
As
this
he
an
attempts
attack?
to nope.
Okay.
As he attempts to shake you prone. Ember, you also have to make this save. Taz, you also have to make this save.
14.
You fall prone.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's a strength saving throw this time?
I'm prone.
Correct.
Does Soot need to make it?
Yes.
Which of these is prone?
Soot gets a 16.
Saves. All right. So
Ember gets a 8.
proned. All right. So and then the
And
final
I'll-
attack. Go ahead.
When we were talking about prone earlier, I was trying to say melee attacks against someone else while prone come at disadvantage. Range attacks against someone else do not, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, what I just read.
You're saying shooting from range prone.
Yes, if I was to shoot from range at prone, as far as I know, I would not have disadvantage. I would have disadvantage in blocking.
It would make sense. I agree that it should work like that. The way the 5e is written is not that way.
It's a rifle.
Yeah,
I mean, God forbid you try to shoot
So-
it while prone.
It's
that's
going to,
what
it's
I'm
going to
thinking.
punch down at you. With advantage.
Okay.
Are you going to do the thing?
Yeah, but I can wait until you roll and make sure you hit.
I
first.
already rolled.
Yeah, then I'll do the thing.
Okay. So that is that's advantage, disadvantage. They cancel each other out. 12 plus 8 is 20.
Which hits?
Definitely hits.
Not definitely. My AC is 19.
Okay. 5,
Excuse me.
6,
Not bad.
8, 13 bludgeoning damage.
Great. Good thing I have this.
Yeah, I get to use an aid.
Extra health points.
And so next up is as all this happens, as
Okay.
the series of blows sends everyone toppling to the floor, you see the trick shots off in the corner with Wig move to surround Wig and start stabbing out at them.
Which, though, as soon as the first one moves, Biggs is going to stab them again.
Okay.
15?
Hits.
12 damage.
All right, wicked. This as he runs by you, and his
By you
and
or
his
Wig?
counterpart
Bayou or Wig Kid. Fine, pick somebody already.
All right. As these creatures move past you, they sharpen their bayonets. They've been studying you.
Bayonets.
Yes, they have bayonets on their heavy crossbows.
We're just stuck on the bay puns now.
Oh, okay.
That's what's
Thank
happening.
you. I wouldn't have
Like
gotten that one.
it was so bad you didn't even know it was a pun.
It wasn't a pun. It was just a word that has the word bay in it.
Like, I'm not gonna make the same pun more than once, okay? So you don't have to like change your language. I'm not gonna like bounce on
All right.
you.
So a 14 I know will miss the first one. The second one got a 20.
That hits.
All right, so that'll be 7 piercing damage. As the bayonet kind of pierces right through you. Next up is
That's how
Ember.
piercing damage.
You are
Right.
prone.
Can I just say something real quick that I thought was funny?
Yes.
Is that on my turn, I went out of my way to distract the giant and get it to like, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
come get me, you stupid bastard! And and it turned around to come get me, and Bay's reaction was like, oh no, it's gonna go attack its dogs.
Yes, accurate, correct.
It's like in Jurassic Park when he waves the torch and he's like, eat me, and they're like, oh no, it's gonna eat him.
You know, Bay's just looking out. Bay's just looking out for his number one little pupil. Okay?
Little people, right?
Yeah.
All right, so sorry about that.
Right on.
Ember can take.
All right, so next up is Ember.
Okay, quick question. So Bay is opposite of Soot, but Bay has been knocked prone. Do I still get flanking?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
So first I am going to use my bonus action to activate Steady Aim. That gives me advantage on my next attack roll on my current turn and reduces my speed to 0. That being said, I can still stand up with a 0 speed using my movement. It doesn't get rid of my movement.
True.
So I can then stand up. Because they are flanking, I have sneak attack, and Steady Aim has given me advantage.
Yes.
So I have advantage and sneak attack. I swear if I roll a 2 again, I am going to break something.
What if you roll
got
2
this.
5s?
You're gonna roll a 1.
I
don't
think
worry
that'll
about it.
still a hit. 2 5s
will.
will still hit.
It will.
Kat, I believe in you right now.
Do it.
Okay, I got a 9 at least. So 9 plus 8, or yeah, that hits. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Thank goodness. And I get sneak attack, which is a 2d6. So that one fell. So 9 plus 7 is 16, plus 5 is 21.
Cool. So the shot, the bullet piercing through it, is met with a howl from this creature, as it seems to be absolutely reduced from the giant pile of meat it once was to dripping ichor everywhere on the floor. This nasty acidic smell pouring throughout the area. It seems to hang heavy like oil, an aerosol of oil in the air, as it sort of seems to sit in your fur. And it kind of like gets stuck in the smell. It is on its last leg. Next up is Taz.
Let me look at my spells. It's on its last legs, you say. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have another one of those turns where I throw a firebolt at somebody.
Cool.
How
It's very much
you
like
doing,
Wizard.
Wig? How do you feel surrounded by people? How does that make you feel?
I'm chilling.
All right, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at this giant.
All right.
I got a hit. I rolled a 17 plus whatever.
I
I
agree.
got a 7 for damage.
Okay, cool. A 7, a 2d10.
Mhm. Yep.
All right.
Got an 18 last time, so.
All right,
like a
Wig.
17.
Can you clean it up?
I'm not that far.
Not throwing your phone.
That wasn't my phone.
Okay.
What I made. Well. Anyways, yeah, let's do it. So one of these friends seems like they're, 3, 4, 5 legs left, not a lot.
Animal legs.
Yeah. The one that's
Both
to
of
the
them.
right, is that correct? Oh, both of them?
The one on your left is basically dead.
Cool.
You think if you breathe too heavily near him, he'll die.
I'm gonna attack him.
That seems like a great answer.
At 20.
All right, this guy's absolutely shredded. You how do you kill him?
Wig shoots out the spine. Shoo, and then this person like looks around and then realizes that they're like still alive as like parts of their clothes start to fall off, and then suddenly a plank from the deck above falls on their head, and then they fall over dead.
I love it. Absolutely great. Then you turn around. The other one is there, kind of like eyes wide, like sort of like,
I regret my choices.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Melee attack. Plank. That person doesn't have to be dead. Wig's into that. So,
I'm
right.
sorry to interrupt. I will be back in like 3 minutes.
do
Sorry.
you think?
I also want this person to not be dead. I wanted to try to non-lethally be non-lethaling. I am going to roll for disengage, which is a fun way of saying I can disengage as a bonus action, and then I get to make an attack as part of the action.
Got it.
12.
Misses.
Okay. So you see Wig, do this trick with the plank, and then jump off from the ground to do like a backflip, and then try to do a trick shot where she shoots the spine forward in the middle of the flip, and the spine kind of hits the bookcase, and she accidentally does like a spin around it, and then retracts it, and then she's now like going up again because of all of this, and
Okay.
and ends up here again because she like spun herself around on the line.
All right.
That's it for me.
You see, as you're doing this, as you do a pirouette around your spine while trying to drive the other end through your new friend over here, kind of panicked. He starts like feeling for like he's got his bayonet trained on you, but he's like feeling for like shelves for like a book in the bookcase, and you see him like starting to like pull down a whole bunch of them, trying to hit something, and he hits one of them, and as he does, he drives the bayonet into you.
Okay, now I guess it is a little more important to know if like my attack goes off first or if theirs does. For whirlwind reflexes. Okay.
Yeah. It'll miss.
That's good news. Because I'll 16.
Hits.
Hit. So I'm not missing like this panicked friend over here. 14 piercing damage.
And you see this creature fall over dead.
Not dead, if possible.
Fall over unconscious. That's
all
fine.
over.
As you kind of come around this last little bit, a volley from Ember and a final blast of necrotic energy from by you bring this necrotic infused behemoth to its knees, and it crumples over dead. Soot, absolutely just having eaten its fill of this necrotic ink. You're probably helping it throw up as this combat winds down. Yes, gotta clear it out. So we will exit initiative there. You see that in his frantic pulling, he has exposed a staircase downwards further into the boat. And we can go back to the 4-shooter now.
Wig left this one alive but unconscious?
Yep, there are 2 unconscious guards.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, oh, Wig, you didn't finish him. Let me get that for you, and I'll like conjure up a fire.
I don't know if that's quite necessary. I mean, I guess there are good reasons for it, but also, if we don't have to.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Are we out of combat right now? Are we?
Yes, we exited initiative.
Aren't these like zombies?
Nope.
No, they're cultists.
They're cultists. I see.
This is the Daragarak house, the cult.
Okay, well, stronghold. I think if we're raiding their stronghold, why are you leaving them alive?
Well, I mean,
I have an idea for a good reason to keep one alive.
There's a bunch alive in that room over there.
Do me a favor. Help me drag one of these guys to the bathroom.
Well,
I'm gonna talk to him.
Wait, I just don't think that we need to be killing people. We just need to get the stuff back right.
I don't intend on killing them, my dear.
Oh, I'm also telling
I'm just going to talk to them.
Okay, good.
Well, I feel like we either need to tie them up or like kill them because
tying them up is great. Yeah, let's do that.
That's why I'm trying to bring them to the bathroom.
But do we have time for that? Shouldn't we
Yes. Why not?
All right. I'm gonna go.
While they're having this conversation, I'm just gonna be casting Warding Bolt as a cantrip on myself repeatedly to heal myself.
It gives you temporary hit points.
Oh shit! It does.
Yeah.
All right. Well then,
be so broken.
that's why I was like, "What?"
You have give life.
No, I'll just. I think I can.
It's a lot faster than spending hit dice normally. We might not have an hour, even if we do have a minute to tie them up.
So you get together and you break out some sections of rope and you tie them up and you put them in the bathroom.
What? Can you repeat what happened when they found their special book earlier?
It went a click. And the door slid open, revealing a staircase downwards, further into the ship.
And that's like in the bookshelf?
Yep. A bookshelf panel gave way, and a bit of flooring slid with it.
Cool. And then there's still this like bedroom over here, and then the like other room that they were hanging out in and stuff.
Yep.
Cool.
Ember also has a potion of healing that they offer to Bio, who probably might need it. You can hold on to it, or you might need to eventually. Just hold on to it.
They wouldn't take it. They would be like, "No, Kat, I can't. This is your healing potion. What if you need it?"
You're the healer.
Exactly. So I don't need.
So you have to stay alive to heal us, Bae.
I think.
And hey, what was that? What was that move? I was trying to get that guy off of you, and you just pulled his attention back to you. You're the healer.
Yeah, because he was gonna come at you, bro.
You got
15 sleight of hand to slide it into Bae's pocket.
Bae probably wouldn't notice.
What's your passive perception, Bae?
Oh, I don't know.
10 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Okay. Oh, it's actually pretty good then. 16.
Yeah, so you feel your backpack flip open really quick.
I'm trying to slip it into like their pocket, but
Oh, you feel your
backpack works too.
pocket. You feel your pocket move slightly.
They'll let it slide. They'll let it. You know what?
I wanna-
They're keeping an eye on you now, Kat, and they're gonna make sure you stay healed.
Ember.
Don't you worry. Oh, I'm sorry.
I
They're
wanna-
keeping an eye on you now, Ember. Yes.
I want to bang on this door here and be like, "Are you guys okay in there?"
Which door are you banging on?
This door that we locked shut with all those guys inside.
No, we want to hang out. Come let us out.
No,
We're really
no,
big
no, no.
fans.
No, I'm not stupid. We got all your friends. You guys have like food and stuff. Have you resorted
No!
to cannibalism yet? You eating each other in there?
Todd, it's been like 20 minutes.
I get hungry.
It's 20 minutes. It's been like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's fair. It's been like 2 minutes.
No, let us out. Come on, we can help you.
For what it's worth, out of character, the healing potions thing, Bayou is the person who does not need healing potions. If Bayou is able to take actions, Bayou can use a healing spell. We need healing potions to revive Bayou if Bayou gets knocked out.
But if I have it in my pocket and someone needs to do that, they can
Is what it is.
administer it to me. That's fine.
Oh, they
that way
can?
And it was a
that way
cute.
you
It was a
keep
cute
And then-
bit.
You
It was.
have,
That's what I'm saying, get out of character.
you have that thing that lets us spend hit dice without doing a short rest. We should do that.
No,
It lets us spend
they spend
their hit dice.
I spend my hit dice, so I am going to do that for me. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna use this for. I'm just gonna use cure wounds. I'm just gonna use cure wounds on myself.
And then what's the thing we're looking for again? I forgot. It's been so long. It's a new.
The Sequomantic core. So you have one. You have one on. I think Bay has it on their person.
Remember, you plooped it. You just kind of.
You guys know where the other Sequomantic core is? I'll let you out if you tell me. I am lying if you want me to roll for that.
They're gonna say, "We're not telling you shit."
Oh, I guess I won't let you out. Okay, like.
Like that's gonna change anything? You think we're
Okay.
dumb?
Hold on.
Yeah, kinda. You ran into there and then we locked you in. I mean,
I would like to do something if that's okay.
What?
We have those tied up people in the bathroom.
Yep.
I take one of them and dunk their head in the toilet to wake them up. I'm not trying to hurt them, but I'm trying to wake them
Okay,
up.
you wake them up. You slap them around and you wake them up.
Okay. I am not currently fighting them. I do not have disadvantage to charm person, and you gave me a second use of it.
Okay.
So they must make a wisdom saving throw or they are charmed by me.
Nat 20.
I tried.
Well, I'm charmed by you, Kat.
I'm also quite charmed. by
Ember.
you.
Ember has charm person.
Yeah, Ember.
Cat's just charming.
Ember failed.
I'm charmed by Cat. Yeah. Same.
Okay.
Okay, well that didn't work, so I can still, try to talk to him. It's like, so you want to tell us where that other core is and maybe things will go better for you? I'm trying
Hold on,
not to
Ross.
be
Hold on one sec, Kat. Sorry, I was doing my healing stuff, but Bay can also step forward. They have calm emotions.
and honestly, I'm not great
I
at talking
think
to
this
people.
is-
If one of y'all want to talk to him instead of me, go for it.
I think this is a dead end. I think they're
He
like
says-
crazy cultists. I was ready to kill them.
Yeah.
I think.
This is lip rust. is what he
I'm
said.
saying this in character. I'm like, I was ready to kill these guys. I think we should just go look. They're
yeah,
not gonna help
maybe
us.
going to look is a good idea. I wasn't not killing them so that we could talk to them.
Okay, great.
If you want me to just hurry up and go on to the next floor, I will. I don't care. I'm just trying to move things along.
Maybe you could
Here,
go
I'll just-
like
you want me to give it like
quietly
one
and
try?
just kind of look around down there.
If someone's going down there, I would like to go first because I have a plan.
Oh.
Do
What's your plan?
you want me to give it one try? I could fish for a persuasion or something.
Go for it. Make a quick persuasion roll. See if
hey,
you're not 20.
So look, listen. So we won. We got you tied up. We're gonna go look for the thing. The last time we beat one of you cults guys, he was all talking like, "Oh, there's no thing left for me. They're gonna kill me when they find out I failed." And we like gave him a way out. Like we set him up with some friends in a hideout. if you give us some information, we could set you up in the criminal underworld, get you set up a way where these guys can't find you.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm like,
criminals.
screw and give that guy's name that we saved
Make an
earlier.
insight.
Yeah.
Make a perception. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception, I do not believe I am proficient. So that would just be 11.
Cool. You just get out of the way while he tries to spit at you.
Okay.
Well, you don't
Moving
know. I'm
on.
not into that. Okay, let's go. Let's go, everybody.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
some amount of foxes in some form or another are making their way.
Wait, hold on. So we have no reason to believe this person doesn't know where the last core would be.
We don't know. But
It's
they're not
somewhere
willing to
near
say
there.
anything, so unless you have a way to magically extract this information out of them, we should probably keep moving.
They're just goobers.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
if you want, we could just try to break through the ground and instead of going through the normal passage if we think that that's dangerous.
Is it made out of metal?
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a
We're in a
ship.
giant metal ship.
Well, forget the thing I said earlier about planks then.
Okay. I am
A
going
bar.
to use
Some
ambush
plumbing.
prey before I sneak down the stairs.
Okay.
It gives me invisible for an hour,
Okay.
giving me advantage on all stealth checks.
But
Great.
Wait.
I think that it goes away if you move.
Oh, you're right. I just read that. Let me cancel that. My apologies. I misread
Okay.
that last sentence.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I
So-
guess really quickly, I just need to kind of ask. I need to make a vibe check, and I'm not gonna roll my die for this, Molly. But I don't know that I have the ability as a player to really understand the vibes of if we feel like we should rest or not, because our enemies are they're busy, or rather nobody on this floor is about to hurt us, but also the alarm's been going off for a couple minutes.
You ripped the power source out of the ship.
Adora, I will
That's
say,
pretty
I asked
concerning.
her. I asked her extensively when I was rolling Warlock how she handled short rests, and what she told me was that you can do it, but the dungeon will things will happen in that hour. The dungeon will develop. So I think
Cool.
probably we should strike while the iron's hot and just go. That's my
Yeah.
instinct as a player.
Bay is fine. I've healed myself to the point where, and I think Bay was the only one that was really significantly injured.
I had a significant amount of damage as well.
Do you also want one of my? I only spent one of my hit die, and then I used cure wounds. Do you want one of my hit die too?
Yeah. Can you give me a little life?
Yeah, I can.
That'd be great. Okay, yeah. Well, we can do this
So,
while we move on with the story.
As you're sort of thinking, as you're sitting there at the top, you're listening down, and it is quiet. The only noise is the screaming, "Hey, you all! Let's out of here!" ah!" From behind the door. But you don't hear anything down the stairs. If you burn, you sit there, you take a second, you cast Detect Magic, you don't see any magical auras looking down. So you can progress further down if you'd like to.
It's 8 hit points, Adora.
Thanks. It sounded
I
like
have
Kat had a
25,
plan.
so
It
I
did.
think the plan involved turning invisible.
The plan failed because I messed up the reading of that. However, Soot does act as my thieves' tools, so I would like to work with Soot as we go down the stairs looking for traps.
Great. So Soot makes their way carefully down the stairs, inspecting all of the stairways.
Room
They
in here.
find nothing. It is just vermin's around. It's just vermin, just kind of doing its thing. And as you reach the bottom, you see a kind of well-appointed room that seems to be a study of some sort or a master bed for the area that also has a carpet lifted up and a trapdoor underneath it.
Mm.
Oh, this is the room at the bottom of the stairs.
Yep.
With
Oh.
with the 7 beds in it.
Nope.
So, if we
It's
are
not
not
on the map.
resting, I want to use.
Okay,
my
it's
class
not on the
feature.
map. Okay. Right, you did say
Use the class
to
feature.
be in the.
Go to Force Reader.
We're
We
there.
are not resting, I believe.
Yeah, if we're not resting, where I don't remember exactly where it is on my character sheet, but I could have
There's
sworn
a
I had a
features tab if you have it marked on your character sheet.
features.
Yeah,
It's
and like
the
in the same
third
place for
tab
spells.
down.
But I don't have mine didn't import, so I had to look it up separately. The
Yeah, I could look it up if you want. I'm pretty sure once per day, once per long rest, I can take an action to regenerate a spell slot.
Great, you do so.
Oh yeah, because of your
Yeah, because of Pact of the
Headmaster.
Archmage. The actual reason, though, to be clear, is because I'm a wizard, and wizards can cast more than 2 spells per short rest.
Absolutely.
So that's why.
Wizards for you.
Right. That's 'cause I'm a really good wizard.
Mhm.
And I'm acing
Alright.
all my classes, too.
You are.
Well,
You know. Asterisks.
I'm gonna lead the way unless someone does it for me.
So
Under normal circumstances, Ember is trying to lead, trying to watch out for any interesting traps along the way. Unless
you do not see anything. There's a trapdoor with a carpet pulled back over it.
I
With a
rip it
carpet
open.
pulled away from it.
One trap door, no traps.
I yank it open before Wig can tell me that that's a bad idea.
Great. Give me. Everybody is going to have to pay attention to their discords.
Okay.
okay. Our Discord or the general Discord? Stupid question. Never mind. Keep going.
You should be keeping track of your direct messages.
Okay.
So you see that, and then all of a sudden, Taz seems to fall a little bit quieter.
Okay. And then what happens?
Ember is like, thank goodness.
That's it? That he did he just fall a little quiet?
Like,
Taz!
are his movements
What?
quieter,
Shut
or is he just like not speaking as much?
Taz, what's down
No,
there?
no. Shut the fuck up. I'm focusing. We're going through
No.
the dungeon.
Right now? We're going through the dungeon?
Shut,
bud?
Bay. I've asked you once. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to the other two. It seems like
So as you're looking down at the trapdoor, the only person who will see this is Taz. You will see. In order to pass, you must identify your friends.
I know this riddle. I start ritual casting the
What's the
identify spell.
Where?
You don't. Taz doesn't say that.
No.
Oh.
I don't
Taz
say
can't
this.
say that.
Okay, so
but you do see me. But I see that.
You see that. That's.
I'm gonna start ritual casting the identify spell.
Okay.
What do the rest of us see?
You just see a trapdoor, and you see your friend all of a sudden starts very loudly talking.
They flung open the trapdoor, though, right?
No, it's still closed.
so,
what?
Oh.
I thought they said they flung open the trapdoor before.
It didn't.
They grabbed onto the handle.
He tried, but when he grabbed it, something happened. So as a person who casts spells, they would be able to identify a ritual, I think. Does Bay know? Is Taz actually casting a ritual, or he's just saying words?
Yep, he's casting a ritual.
Okay. I mean, should we just let him finish?
At that point, when Ember notices Taz trying to do this, they probably shrug and it's just like, "Scoot, let me get it," and then probably goes for the trapdoor handle herself.
The moment you open your mouth, I'm like yelling at you.
I didn't say anything. Ember's just like going around you, like, I don't know
it
what
was
they're
like
doing. I'm gonna go open it myself.
I don't know. Loud noise comes out of Check your Discord. All right.
Okay.
Wig has full
Um,
belief in Ember's ability to detect traps and is not stressing about any of this.
Mhm. So far, this is not, I feel like,
Okay.
twigging.
But when I attempt to grab the but do I attempt to grab the handle of the trapdoor and open it? Do I succeed?
No.
Okay.
You grab the handle and you feel something.
But
you
it
are
does not.
unable to describe.
Okay, I am unable to describe it. Do I instantly let go of the handle?
I mean, it's there. It's just not going to budge. And then you see the inscription on it that says, in order to pass, you must be identified, and so too must you identify your friends.
In that case, I try to read this inscription out to everyone, but as soon as I get to the word identify, I suddenly kneel down, crouching, holding my ears. And you don't hear the rest of it.
That's worrying. Are you okay?
Wait, can you please just let me focus on this, please? I just need like a couple minutes.
Okay.
Were you gonna maybe
Wig,
like, unlock it?
oh my god, I just need silence for my wizardly ways.
I want to wait and see what happens after Taz successfully casts the Identify spell.
Just like every... Ember's just reacting in pain, just while y'all are talking.
Right.
Oh, no.
Every once in a while.
Okay. Do you want to maybe try healing her?
Oh, Wig, it only takes longer if you keep interrupting me.
Oh well, that's okay. I'd rather she not be in pain than go fast. So
fully like blah 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 blah, like just making gibberish noises.
okay, thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
And then I guess I'm just waiting on Molly to tell me when I'm ready to like choose what I'm identifying.
I think that 10 minutes is a very long time, and like if we get to like a minute or two, I'll probably take more actions.
Okay, we get to a minute or two.
Well, no, we were in the middle of an interaction.
Oh,
I'm silently ritual casting until that comes to conclusion.
I was talking to Bayou. Wig was talking to Bayou.
Yeah, I definitely
Guys,
don't think...
take it somewhere else, please.
I am gonna lower my voice. I don't think we should touch the door.
Ember waves
what
and
about
asks...
touching her?
Hold on, wait.
Ember asks quietly in someone else's ear, paper, pen.
Okay, yeah. They will scrabble around in their pack and pull out some charcoal and a piece of parchment.
Ember proceeds to scribble down what the riddle said and then show it to the others.
it hurts you to look at the parchment, but you're able to get it out.
Oh, just Ember or
Or
all
it's
of us?
Ember?
Ember.
Oh no. Is it like doing damage or just painful?
Painful. You're seeing
Okay.
a visceral reaction every time Ember has to look at this, or
There's something causing Ember random pain. She doesn't fully understand it yet, but she is obviously struggling just to write this down and just tries not to look at it and just shows you.
Okay, I'll take the piece of paper and then, gesture to give her a new one so she doesn't have to keep looking at it.
And then she writes something about the handle, trying not to bother Taz.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna very quietly say, like, does anybody know things about engineering? Maybe we could look at the hinges and stuff. See if that's a decoy or something.
Identify as a 1 hour cast spell.
It's a 1 hour.
Oh.
I thought it was just a ritual cast.
Yeah, it's a 1 hour cast with a spell slot, and then you can add another 10 minutes.
Oh. That's not ideal.
casting time 1 minute, and I thought all rituals were
Oh.
10 minutes.
Okay, so it's an 11-minute ritual. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
you
thought all
wanted to
rituals were 10
inspect the
minutes.
hinge?
No, rituals add
No.
10 minutes.
No, so I see this riddle that says identify your friends, and I immediately am like, I know what to do, and I'm going to cast identify on my friends. That is my plan.
That's also
I'm-
the first thing I thought of.
Penny, the person, is almost 100% sure this will not work, but Taz has 8 int, so I'm role playing.
Adora, the person, would not be so sure. In any case,
I don't even. I mean, I might get to the part like you're only supposed to be able to identify an object. If you no, you can touch a creature.
So you start to feel.
So but
Go ahead.
So to be clear, the person, or I can only identify one thing at a time, and the person that I'm the closest with is Kat, or is Ember, and Ember also touched the thing. So Ember is my target for identify. I'm going to touch Ember upon concluding the ritual.
Okay.
so
Ember just looks at you funny.
when Wig brings up the engineering thing, but Bayou, you are holding this like riddle that Ember just like painfully wrote down, so you could engage with that instead if you want to. What would
So
Bayou
as
do?
you read it,
I think
you're going to have to look at your Discord. I have to find you. You're a little bit harder to find because found you. Okay, cool. Found the wolf wire mask.
Ember just thinks about it for a minute or two, and then first they walk up to, since Taz just touched them, they go up to Taz and cover their ears, and then start speaking, and they say out loud, "I am Ember. This is Taz," and they're just like saying the names of the party. They don't really know what they're doing. They're hoping that'll work. Because it's said to identify yourself and your friends. So
you have this. Go ahead. Sorry, Penny.
Well, when my ritual goes off, identify does tell me what spells, if any, are affecting the creature.
Okay. So as identify goes off, you can tell that there is a curse affecting Ember.
Okay, just a curse.
That is affecting Ember's vocal patterns.
I see.
Or the way that Ember responds to speech.
Okay.
And you're getting the idea that you have to figure out what the rules are for each other's maladies.
I see. Well, I snapped like that because I was so sure the identify thing would work.
I think as soon as Bay reads the message that Ember's written, the riddle, they're going to just be like, well, that's easy. They, them. He, him. She, her. She, her.
And as you try to say those things, I start yelling over you about how I'm just trying to figure out this riddle. Just let the wizard work. It's okay. Just let the wizard work.
Whoa.
okay.
So what
Claire,
happened from your spell, Taz?
The spell didn't work. It didn't do the thing I thought it was going to do. It's fine. I'll just try something else.
And that is spoken loudly over you.
Okay.
Does anyone else hear it?
Yeah.
What does it sound like?
Not like I yelled over you.
Yeah.
Like I said that over you.
Oh, wait. I thought you were talking.
Over you.
I'm going to turn
you said, how did this spell work? And as you start to ask the question, I'm like talking over you. It's hard to capture that over like...
No, it's okay. I just thought that Molly was replacing what you said with like a sound.
Nope.
as Taz does this, I'm gonna turn to him and say, or open my mouth to speak, and nothing is gonna come out. And then I'm gonna say, you need to stop.
Shut the fuck up, Bay.
You are being really
You're being too
mean.
much. You're being so much right now. And if you would just let the one wizard in the party solve the magical riddle.
And cut.
So
Okay. I am. Yes. I stopped talking. Well, I probably shouldn't say that. But I do
at the
stop in the
instant-
middle of a sentence. I do stop in the middle of a sentence. It's like I was saying something and I like stopped.
So Molly, sorry, Taz, was there more? Penny, was there more that you were going to say with that? That's your okay, cool. So Bay is pretty perceptive.
Okay.
So I think I would like to, without giving away what's going on, I think Bay would maybe, upon trying to say what they just tried to say, would realize that something was going on. I would like to know if Bay understands their restriction or curse or whatever.
We're going to play this. Do you understand as the person behind the screen?
Yes.
Okay. What is it?
I can say?
Say it. As
Okay.
a Bay,
What Baze is? Bay can say
Yeah,
what
so-
Baze is?
I would say
Bay
I would know
can't
what
say what Baze is.
Yeah, that's that. I think
That's
Okay, that's
what
what I'm
Bay is
asking.
asking.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, but Bay understands what Baze is.
Bay
I am going
understands
to
what Baze is.
wordlessly go over to Wig, gently, not like I'm like mind controlled and attacking you, and take Wig's hand, pull her over to the trap door, and have her touch the handle.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I should just, like, join the party at this
Do
point.
it.
Like, I can't think of a reason Wig would do it, like, but I want to.
Also, I'm gonna look at Ember. I'm gonna point to my ears and then point to her ears.
Pain.
And do
Wait, are you-
recoil when?
Mm-mm.
So
I think I know. I think I know Ember out of character. I behind the screen know Embers. I'm pretty sure. Can I say it?
Which
Yeah.
Haza figured it out.
Yes.
Well,
Say it.
yeah. I think we're just doing it as players. Ember, it hurts when anyone talks.
No.
No. Okay.
She can hear people talk. She herself can talk, but while people are talking, she's randomly wincing in pain sometimes.
okay. So I'm gonna walk over to Taz and put my hand on Taz's shoulder. I'm very excited for whatever's happening with the door right now, and say, "It seems like my words make
Oh,
you
well, okay.
really
Listen,
angry."
I can't. I am struggling to communicate.
Oh,
Nothing happens when I
I
say that.
can't.
Molly,
What?
I say I think my words are making you really angry.
Okay.
It's hard for me to parse what's in character and out of character right now.
In character, sorry.
Okay, as you open your mouth to say anything, I'm going to be like, I'm just going to be like, it is making it very difficult for me to, and then when you stop talking, I'm going to stop talking.
Okay. So I'm going to
Oh, and
straighten my
and
vest.
at the
Let me
end of
check
that,
it.
Ember winces in pain again.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And I'm going to. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scream at Taz. I'm going to scream at
Let
Taz.
me
That's
read-
genius.
Possibly
Oh,
interrupt
that's
me
not-
angrily. Does
Does
anything happen?
you're screaming words at me,
Mm-hmm. But I'm going to keep going, even if you interrupt me.
and as you are yelling at me, I'm twice your size, and I'm going to yell louder than you. Like, it is so difficult for me to talk and communicate right now. I'm just trying to figure out the puzzle, and you guys are like, okay.
I'm gonna say shush to Bayou. I am going to I am going to
Mhm.
scream at Toss. That's the end of the sentence. I'm just screaming. Ah!
As you scream, I'm just like,
But you're not saying anything.
you're just going, ah, you're just saying, ah.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just,
What about Ember? Is Ember reacting?
And
Ember-
nothing happens, just to be clear, I'm sure it doesn't, but nothing happens when I shout that at Taz.
Taz matches your intensity and volume,
Okay.
and ends.
Ember attempts to write, "Are you okay?" on another sheet of paper and hand it to Taz. But they don't react violently or upset.
Hey,
yeah, what is it? Come on, we gotta,
let me think.
no, we don't have time to think, we have to solve the,
So it seems like
Hey,
hey, wait, what's
okay.
going on?
So Ember.
So the thing about this right now is that if you,
Ember,
so the thing is,
What?
do you think
the problem with this problem is it's difficult to talk about. It's hard to roleplay.
I was just I was just hang on.
They seem to be having an
Did
issue.
Scarlet was gonna say an out of character
I wanted
thing?
to know if maybe I could ask Taz questions indirectly by talking to you.
You hear a wince. A wince happens as you say that sentence.
I hear a wince.
You hear a wince from Ember.
Yeah.
Oh, Ember
Wait.
winces whenever someone's name gets used. No? Okay.
The nothing changes.
I must have missed that one. Sorry. Thank you for catching my lead.
Gotcha.
Does she
okay.
respond?
So in character,
Does Ember respond?
After she's done winching and pain. Sure. Okay.
But we've already established that this did not work. Out of character, I'm saying this because Taz was speaking over me, even though I was not speaking to Taz. Cool.
Taz
Molly, what
has
happens
to
if I?
interrupt.
What happens? Here, I'll just type it.
okay, so Bay's gonna lay it out.
Are you saying this out loud?
Me, Scarlet, is saying this out loud. I am about to explain what Bay is saying.
Cool.
So, all right. It seems like
What does it seem like?
we
Tell me.
have to
Go for it.
understand
Yes, please keep going.
what thing
What is
we're
happening?
each
What are we doing?
struggling with.
Why are we all problems?
Do you?
I
have-
don't know.
So maybe.
So
I'm just gonna
maybe.
ignore Taz. I'm gonna turn
Can I-
to Ember.
I'm literally,
Help
I'm getting.
me.
Ember walks up behind Taz and just puts their hand over their ears again.
Over Taz's ears. I'm gonna look at Ember. Help me understand you now.
Sometimes,
And I'm gonna gesture.
Sometimes I just, and then they start to say, feel and wince. Pain.
Oh, Ember, could.
I'm gonna
Taz
close my eyes,
has to
too.
talk over people.
Okay, Taz, you are now freely able to speak.
Oh my
But I
god, I'm
asked
so
that.
sorry, you guys. Yeah,
I
it was
asked
crazy.
if he had to compulsively speak over people.
You did.
Oh, I didn't understand that.
Oh, okay. That's okay. then.
Maybe you
Sorry.
asked that, and I was talking over you, and the
It's
key
okay.
was
Yeah, there was a
in my
lot
ears.
of.
I mean,
there
that's
was a
why
lot
they
going
that's
on.
why they gave you that one, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it was really
Excellent.
weird. I had to like keep interrupting everybody and talking over them. You've all got like a thing, right?
oh, right, I remember now.
Yes, correct.
Ember, could you say again the thing that it is that you feel sometimes?
pain.
Ember, how are you doing?
Okay, I have a question out of character. Did Ember wince when I was speaking or when she was speaking?
When you were speaking.
Okay.
Ember would wince when she was speaking and when you were speaking.
Hey, Ember, is there like a word that's making you wince?
Not sure. It just happens sometimes.
How do you feel
as a
about
player, I'm trying
Yes.
not to give things away.
this? Okay.
Right.
Ember can't say the word feel. Can't have feelings.
As soon as
Wince,
she
wince.
winces as soon as she hears that.
Can't hear words that start with F.
Wince.
One wins. Don't worry. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Happy?
Fuck this.
Baby's just gonna start saying words. Happy. Frogs. It's not F.
How badly does it hurt?
Lot.
Oh, Wig is
Okay.
going to count like 1, 2.
Molly, I think it's already been
3.
said. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, it's
I heard
letter
starts
F.
with.
Okay,
it's
fair.
the F sound.
It is the
I-
F sound, and you
Okay.
see quickly that Ember seems to stop. You say frequently, and she's just like, "All right, cool, we're here."
4,
And you
5,
Thank
6,
you. That
7,
was unpleasant.
8. Oh.
Turn to Wig. And
What's
you.
going on over here? You're counting? I know how to count too. I'm really good at counting.
Well,
Cat taws on the back.
Do you ever count by twos? You're just
Oh.
kind of like, what the?
Unhelpful.
oh, I mean,
So it seems like you can't talk unless I ask you a question.
obviously I've counted in 2s before.
Are you in pain or discomfort right now?
Wig's gonna shake her head.
Can you answer that in a yes or no format?
Well,
you feel. There's a pause as Wig is unable to say, is unable to like mouth just that.
Something about words, something about vocalization.
You can't answer.
Are you
questions.
unable to use the letter in your speech?
Hang on.
Are you on a timer? Oh, I know this riddle. Melos. Speak friend and enter. Okay.
Okay, well, you see,
Didn't work.
Duh, I tried the identify ritual. Okay.
All the old standbys.
wait, out of character.
Sure.
I don't really know, like, I'm assuming that I can't, like, yeah, I can't say what the thing is even if I follow the thing. Right, got it. Yeah, okay.
What about you, babe? I feel like it's been a while since you've offered to help somebody.
I would love to help you. What do you need?
I need you to do something you can't do so I can figure out the things you can't do.
Wait, so could I answer Taz's question? Do I know the answer in character? Taz asked me if I'm on a timer.
As long as it adheres to the rules.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking, is that because I'm like, I don't know if I know in character what my rules are. All I know is what they are out of character.
You know what they are in character.
Okay.
But you
okay.
can't, like, communicate them directly.
No, I don't think I'm on a timer. Or, well,
So,
Do you
babe.
second guess all of your decisions, answers.
I guess maybe you could say I'm on a timer.
You have to speak in a certain number of words. You must only speak in an even number of word sentence or odd number.
That's kind of...
4 words exactly.
4 words exactly, 5 words exactly, 6 words exactly, 7 words exactly, 8
You
words exactly,
you
9
counted
words
to
exactly,
8.
10
Correct,
words
but not
exactly.
Count
quite.
again. Count again. Do the counting thing again.
Oh, okay. 1.
It's syllables. It's syllables.
Oh, okay. 1.
That was 4 syllables.
Do all the words in each sentence you say have to start with the same letter?
2.
Oh, okay. 1.
3. Oh, no, they...
Wow.
You
We didn't
can
do
only
Bay
say so
either.
many
Bay's just sitting there
syllables
quietly.
in a sentence.
I'm ready. I can go. I think I know.
Please,
Bay,
if you have,
Bay
if
can
you,
only speak when spoken to?
No. Shut up.
You
Listen.
think-
I can't say you. And then
You can't-
they look
You
at you
can't
like,
say our
really?
name.
Like you're supposed to get it.
You can't say our names.
Kind of like that. So it's that. But then like the thing is
Oh, is it...
I can only say I, he, she, they.
You can only use pronouns.
And you feel a restriction lifted off of your speech, Bay.
That you can't describe other people in your actions?
Cannot use proper nouns.
Case proper nouns.
Oh, out of character I
Oh.
know this. In character I also know this.
So now it's just Wig. And you keep saying things and then cutting yourself off.
You were close.
Hold up. I look at Wig. Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Does it have to do with syllables? Does it have
Letters?
to do with the number of words spoken in a sentence?
No more than 4? No more than were spoken to you.
Is it something crazy and mathy, like prime numbers? No. Is it speak, friend, and enter, Melas? Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm like
Does
only
it have
6
to
words
do-
at a time. Only
Does it have
5
to do
words at a
with-
time.
Well,
That's reasonable.
you see,
Does it have to do with what the person asked you? Or said to you?
Say something without asking a question.
are you talking...
Yeah, Wig, say something without asking a question.
Make a statement.
Hello, my name...
Is it
You
3
can only
words?
speak in 4 words or
There we
less.
go.
Is Wig.
3 words.
3 words. Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I didn't know how specific I had
We
to
were
be.
overcomplicating it.
Yeah, you literally went 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I was like,
You
no,
started
I never...
above.
I kept hearing at least 4 at a time.
But it's,
so
it's
I'm like,
because it's because I can finish the sentence. There's no restriction on that. I just can't. At the beginning of a sentence, I get 3 words, and then I have to think about it for a while, and then I can finish it normally.
Oh.
Which
okay.
I was laughing really hard because Wig has so many extra words that she puts into her sentences.
Oh,
that I'm just never going to communicate anything.
So as you see this, the arcane wards around this hatch click open as you all feel these curses of speech fall from you, and you get a small gust of damp, musty cavern air from beneath this hatch.
Musty.
And
Cavern.
that's where we will pick up.
Wait a second.
Next
What about
time.
Soot's curse? Kidding.
Oh my god, Soot's been
Only
robbed of
Yip
the
and Morse
ability
code.
to speak.
Yeah.
Soot forgot. Soot was you can only use proper nouns. You cannot use pronouns.
We would never figure it out because Soot
No.
can't speak.
It's rough though.
Soot's rule was no being cute.
It just is sort of like hunched over, like.
It's doing all the
Impossible.
gross fox things. Yeah.
All those gross things that foxes do.
Spraying. They're spraying the whole bedroom area.
So thank you so much for watching this another episode of Tales of the Concord, Shadows in the Daggerlands. We've had so much fun bringing this to you. We got a couple more episodes left. And happy Pride. We are coming to you from June 2024, whenever this gets published. Thank you so much, Jen, for doing your editing. Thank you so much to my fellow castmates. And we will see you in just a little bit. Thank you.